Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Miss Frizzle. Howard, why do you have two water bottles?
Ugh, I'm dehydrated.
Is it fresh water?
Well, kiddos, we can get some fresh water from the Great Lakes. It holds the world's most fresh water.
Great Lakes? Where is that?
Oh, Annie, what a great question. Come on, bus, do your stuff.
Oh man, I should have stayed home today.
Please let this be a normal field trip with a friend? No way!
Cruising on down Main Street, you're relaxed and feeling good. Next thing that you know, you'll see it. It's in the neighborhood, surfing on a sound wave, swinging through the stars. Take a left at Julie Jackson, take your second right west on the magic school bus. Alligator nostril, climb on the magic school bus. Make a plane to two, along magic school bus. Rock the river of love, on the magic school bus. Such fine thing to do. So strap your bones right to the seat. Come on in and don't be shy. Just to make your day complete. You might get baked into a pie on the magic school bus. Step inside, it's a wild ride. Come on, ride on the magic school bus.
Welcome to Lake Superior. It is the largest lake out of the 5 Great Lakes. It holds a volume of 2,903 cubic miles. 20,000 years ago, glacial meltwaters gathered in the Superior Basin, forming a lake, a precursor to Lake Superior.
Glacial basin. What?
Oh, right. Well, a glacier is a big sheet of ice that covers a piece of land. A big piece of land. And a basin is a bowl-shaped area that lies underneath ground.
Boring!
Ugh, too much information.
Boring? This is how the land is formed the way it is today, kiddos.
So, big sheets of ice, how do they form the shape of a piece of land?
Well, Annie, according to the Milankovitch theory of glaciation, the Earth's tilted axis moves more and more each year, which makes some parts of the world colder and warmer in certain places. Because of this, the Earth's climate is driven by solar energy, and the rotation of the Earth around the sun makes the 4 seasons occur. So, glaciers grow and shrink because of the Earth's climate. As a glacier grows, it pushes land while it moves, which is a glacial moraine. A lateral moraine pushes the land to the side of the glacier as it grows. And a terminal moraine is left behind at the endpoint of where the glacier grew to and then shrinks. There's also glacial till left after the glacier shrinks, which makes up the ground soil.
Too much stuff.
Whoa. So all of this started happening to Michigan 20,000 years ago? Like, this is how Michigan became Michigan?
Why, yes, Annie. There you go. Getting into the geology spirit. What do you think, Liz?
Aren't there 4 more lakes we have to get to?
Well, of course. Come on, bus, do your stuff. This is Lake Michigan. This is the second biggest lake out of the 5 Great Lakes. It has a volume of 1,180 cubic miles.
Wow, these lakes are really, really big.
Wait, if Lake Michigan has a volume of 1,180 cubic miles and the average length, width, and height of a school bus is 2.9 times 13.7 times 2.9 meters, then that means the volume of a school bus is 115.2 meters cubed. After that, I can't even solve it because the numbers are so big. It's amazing. This means that you could fit like a lot of school buses in the lake.
What?
Wow, Annie, that is a great way to think.
I do get geeked out when I'm interested.
Not to worry, your knowledge is always welcome here.
You're a lot smarter than I thought, Annie.
This stuff is cool.
Well, kiddos, here is Lake Huron. It has a volume of 850 cubic miles and is the 3rd largest lake out of the 5 Great Lakes.
What is that little lake over there, Miss Frizzle?
That is the Georgian Bay, Howard.
How come it's spilling off of Lake Huron?
It's just like she said earlier, Howard. The glacier imprinted onto the land, and the basin also is involved with where the Georgian Bay is located.
Correct, Annie. That is called geology. How awesome!
I'm getting the hang of this.
Welcome to the smallest lake out of the 5 Great Lakes. Lake Erie with a volume of 116 cubic miles.
Wow, that is tiny compared to the other lakes.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy that a glacier can affect a piece of land in such a huge way, or even the smallest way.
There you go, Howard. I like the sound of that.
I'm starting to see where Annie is coming from. Like, all of this natural earth formation happening all by itself, it made Michigan look like a mitten.
Well, yes, it's quite an amazement. And last, but certainly not least, Lake Ontario, which holds a volume of 393 cubic miles.
Wait, like Ontario, Canada?
Exactly. Ontario, Canada is connected to Lake Ontario.
I thought the Great Lakes were only connected to Michigan.
No, silly. There are other states and Canada that are connected to certain Great Lakes on the other side of them. Those are called Great Lakes states.
And these lakes hold the world's highest percentage of fresh water, Miss Frizzle?
Yes, Annie. Howard, still dehydrated?
I think I'm good, Miss Frizz. Not after all these lakes.
Woo!
You really ghost me.
I blame Mayhem. I blame him. We're in Lake Huron. Here we are, arriving at Lake Huron. Once again, Micah's here with me, and then Lily's way back there.